What's up everyone? Back again with another how-to video. It's just a simple, if you have a 2014 Dodge Charger, it could be 2011, 2015, you might have similar issue. I recently purchased this vehicle. Yes, the Challenger is sold. I actually sold it to someone who bought it. I purchased this last week. I've been working on getting some mods done to it. So far, I've changed the LED. I changed the headlight bulbs to LEDs. I've changed my wheels to 24s. Yes, 24s will fit. The only thing is you need to shave the bulb down there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's in there. But anyway, this is not that video anyway. This is a different video. Came home yesterday. I was gonna go help out the guy that bought the Challenger with something. He said the halos weren't working, and then I noticed my damn side mirror is missing. Excuse me for saying that. That pissed me off. The side mirror cap was missing. It looked pretty bad, you know. I was so disappointed. I know I went through the drive-through car wash and all that. I went back there. They said they have no idea. They don't see it, but they took my number just in case it showed up. I hate driving the car like this. I mean, for pretty much new car, I'm like the second owner. It's not brand new, but still, second owner. Well maintained anyway. I was looking online, and what I ended up doing was buying luckily, I was able to find a car, and they had the cap the same color as anything, because online, on eBay, they do sell them for like $53 to $100, depending. And they're not painted. I think the ones that are painted is probably going to cost you more to get it painted. But worst case is, I end up getting this from the junkyard, Lance Junkyard over in Lawrenceville. They had it for $60. The guy actually gave me a discount and gave it to me for $50, which is pretty good. And I didn't want to replace the whole thing because they only sell it by the whole thing. They wouldn't sell just the cap. Now, I didn't want to remove that. According to videos online, you're supposed to remove that and just replace the whole thing and all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with my side mirror except for the cap. So what I ended up doing was, I know I probably should have done this when I was doing the video, but I didn't know how to. It was kind of a practice kind of thing. This window cap sits over here, guys, right? I'm sorry if the video was out of place. This video cap sits like that. I ended up taking it out. In order to do that, what you need to do is, well, actually, I got this thing backwards, don't I? That's how it sits. Let's fix that properly. Yeah. So, yeah. Imagine everything is in its place. You bought a new one. You're looking at it yourself. This is what I end up doing. I push this at the corner, the mirror, all the way in the corner. It doesn't break anything. Just be careful. I'd rather you wear gloves just in case the glass breaks for any reason, but it shouldn't. Push this all the way down here, and when this thing bent, I kind of put my hand at the back of it, and I was kind of wiggling it, and then it popped on the top. As you can see, there's clips that go right there. 1, 2, 2. They clipped onto there and there. Then these two bottom hooks, they're hooks basically, they're not clips. They hook over that, so you cannot pop the bottom one because the top has to come up. So don't try to pop the bottom first, okay? Top has to come off, and once it comes off, this thing kind of comes up. As you can see, it's a hook basically. It hooks down there. Then I took this off. Inside the window, inside the mirror, I'm saying the window. Why am I saying window? There are clips. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 4 clips, which are basically in there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess 5. So I'm missing others. So there it is. All right. So yeah, there's basically clips. You need a pry tool, but I don't have a pry tool. So what I ended up using was 2 flatheads that I had, one for my wiring and one for my electrical. Well, electrical screwdriver anyway, and a flathead. And what I ended up doing was just kind of prying those back a little bit You have to pry those back a little bit. Then you're going to have to try and find an edge. I went with the bottom just in case I was to scratch it. It wouldn't matter. I started with the bottom. So if I scratched it for any reason, it's not going to show because no one's going to even see it. So I started with the bottom. I was able to get an edge out. Then what I do was just work around it. I wish I had done this, guys. I know I should have done it, but I couldn't find a single video on a 2014 Dodge Charger. Everything else was pretty much 2016. There's a 2006 Chrysler 300. A group was doing how-to video and all that stuff. It's pretty much the same step. It's not accurate on my state because they end up taking up the whole door. And I don't want to go through that. You don't want to go through all that, taking all the door off, pieces and all that stuff. So this is what I did. Unless, for any reason, you needed to change your entire assembly because your mirrors doesn't work or anything like that. At that time, I'm sorry, this video does not tell you how to do that, and I do apologize. But yeah, you can stop watching right now because this is not a how to remove everything apart. It's not doing that. Take your replacement part, I guess, and we're just gonna go put it on. When you're buying it, it does matter. Apparently, there's a fold. The ones that fold and the ones that do not fold. Mine folds. And you also have those that are heated and non-heated mirrors. I'm guessing that really matters when you're changing your mirror and for any reason. Mine is non-heated and it does fold. So, I mean, I was pretty excited that they had a black car. Same color. There's a guy on OfferUp who was selling he's parting he's out. And I asked him how much does he want just for the mirror, and the guy wants $100. I'm like, damn, $100 just for a side mirror? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna pay that, man. For a used one too. So let's try and put this guy in here. I'm hoping she's easy to go in. I'm surprised that she came out in the first place, but yeah, I might have to take the mirror out. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the mirror out. That way I can work around this thing properly because I do not want to break any of those clips and risk any chances of it falling off again if I was to go through a drive-through car wash. Or for any reason that somebody just yanked it. Because, I mean, the kid at the drive-through car wash, he went inside the machine, he went inside and he said he didn't see anything on the floor. Which is weird. So, yeah. It's kind of harder to work, I guess, this way. Kind of need two hands. Bend that way. Kind of get your hand in there. But be careful, guys. I'd rather you wear gloves when you're doing this. You're going to have to just give it some force. Come on now. I guess this one's harder. So I'm using one hand. Do not want to break anything else. Ah, shoot. And it's so much easier when I'm doing it with two hands. Let me see if I bring the window down if it'll be better. Contact, accelerate. Alright. Let's see if I can work this way instead. Yep, there you go. As you can see, this one was a lot harder. That one wasn't as bad when you're using two hands. But you can see she came off. Just kind of be careful, guys, when you're doing it, like I said. It's better you wear gloves. Same thing. See, it's got two hooks and it's got clips. So I held it from the top and I kind of pulled it. You're going to have to give it some force, but don't, like, force it right at first try. Kind of work your way into it. Like, supposed to just be gentle. Alright, so we're putting this guy back in there. The clips supposed to match up. I got two on this side. That's in. This one is not in yet. Because something is blocking. Oh, the bottom one. Bottom one's not going in properly. Maybe I have to do that side first. Yeah, that one's going in better. There we go. There she is, guys. Yeah, so she's in place. She's not new, but you know, it's better than nothing. It's better than paying more than you're supposed to. She's a little scratched up, but the car is still scratched up, and I know in the future I'm gonna definitely get it repainted because I've seen some scratches here and there. But you know how we do, guys. We always got some stuff coming up, mods and all that stuff. I just haven't decided what exactly I'm gonna do yet. Alright, so she's in. She's not going anywhere. I want to make sure all the clips are clipped on properly. This bottom one right here. Oh, I gotta zoom out. So this bottom one right over here, probably should have apologized because I'm using my phone. So if for any reason this is bad quality video, I do apologize, guys. But yeah, this clip right here is not clipped on properly. That one is so-so. And the top one on the corner over there is pretty good. So this one is pretty good too. There's another clip right up there. So you got one. There should be another one, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. All right. So you got 5 clips. You got to make sure they're all in place. That one is not, but that's not 100%. So I'm gonna definitely try and get the screwdriver and kind of fix that up better. Oh look, that one popped in properly. Just make sure they're all in place, guys. Because like I said, I just want to make sure she does not fall out on me again. I'm gonna put the screwdriver at the back of it just to make sure she's snug. I'm surprised that it came off, man. I really am. I guess the drive-through machine must have hit that thing really hard for it to pop. I wouldn't mind putting some Gorilla Glue on it just to kind of help support it, but I know to keep an eye on this if it's to happen again. She's not clipped on properly. I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. Because you're on there, you're on there. Oh, looks like some stuff, oh, that popped back better. That's in there. Too. I'm gonna kind of wiggle it. Trying to see if I can get it out myself. Alright, so it's supposed to go that way when it goes up, right? Yeah, I guess you see that's what happened, guys. So probably this is what happened. You can see that this thing popped open when I bend it over. That's not good. So I don't know if that's a defect on something or it's because it didn't pop in properly, but that clip right down there, it's out of place. That's no good. We have to get that fixed. So something definitely is not going in place as it should. Oh, okay. I think I just fixed it, guys. Yeah. So I didn't put enough pressure at the bottom of it. She's let's get back on the other side. You can see, let's fix the zoom again. You can see that she is hooked on better than it was. Before it was kind of still low. It clipped on, so that's good. That one is clipped on properly too. That's pretty good too. We'll work our way on top. Zoom, let's fix this zoom thing again with the camera. That one is pretty much good too. And that one right there too. So we got all 5 is in place. All 5 is clipped. We're gonna turn her again. Make sure There she is. So she must have clipped on the bottom right there, and that's what opened it. Close, open, close. All right. I'm testing it as much as I can, guys. Like I said, I don't want this thing dropping off on me again. Looks good. She's not going in there anywhere. All clips are pretty much in place. We didn't have to take the whole thing off. So now, what you do is you grab your mirror. This is the one that was on there because it has this thing on there as the old one. That's the replacement one. It's still good. The glass is pretty good, so I'm just going to reuse it. And you want to put this thing back up. Like I said, these are hooks. So you have to put your hooks in first. Okay, so maybe we have to readjust, kind of bend this thing out. We're learning as we go, guys. I haven't done this before, so we're kind of learning as we go. Yep, that's smart enough. All right, so do that. Once you have your mirror like that, just kind of grab the inside of it and kind of bend it out. So your clips, your hooks, your bottom hooks are kind of towards you. They come further out. Then you can put in your hook. That's one hook. That's two hooks. All right. Yep, hooks are in. You can see they're holding it. I'm not holding it. Hands over your ear. Hooks are in place. Put your glass up. Push in. I think she clipped on already. Just kind of make sure. As much as you can, adjust it as much as you can. Get your hand in there, man. You don't want your glass going anywhere. Test fit. We're going to put our hand over here and see if we pull it out. If she comes out again, easy. Nope, she's not. So definitely, it's hooked on. Alright. Just make sure again, because I don't want to loosen it back. Alright. So, there you go, guys. I didn't have to take the door panel off.